Today is my 5-year doctor's appointment just to do a checkup, make sure, the mechanics is working great. But it's always a little bit stressful to do these things. Like you start wondering, maybe I have something, but I just don't know it. I feel great, but maybe they're gonna find some shit. Like it's scary, but I don't think that waiting for you to have symptoms is the best choice. To each their own. But also, I mistreated my body so much for so long. I think that's the reason why it's always a little bit scary. Like hopefully I started taking care of myself at the right time. I got the call a lot faster than I thought I would get it. My doctor told me that it was gonna take about 6 months. And I got a call a week after. I got an email telling me what I need to do in order to prepare for colonoscopy. So that's the stuff that I'm dreading the most. 3 days prior the exam, I can't eat anything with fibers, really. Beets, I can't eat beets. Oh, because of the color. When they do the exam, they don't want the color to mimic blood. So, it kind of makes sense. 24 hours prior to the exam, I need to start only liquid without pulp, Jello and popsicle, other than the red and the purple. It's funny that they would suggest something so sweet and not good for your health. I'm going to get a colonoscopy just to make sure I'm healthy. And they fucking tell you that you can eat Jello and popsicles. It's like the worst thing you can eat. And you can have... Jesus fucking Christ. It's also okay to have soft drink, but clear one as Sprite, 7-Up, or ginger ale. Again, super bad things for you. So at that point, I was 5 days before the exam. And I have to admit, after reading the email about the diet to do and everything I had to do to prepare, I was a little bit confused. I wasn't sure if I understood it correctly. So I called my doctor and I asked if it was okay if I was doing a water fast for 5 days before going to the exam. She said it was no issue. The only thing I had to be very careful about is to stay hydrated. Because when you take laxative and you shit that much, you dehydrate really fast. You know the thing that scares me the most? The procedure itself doesn't stress me. It's shitting myself on my way to the hospital that is stressing me. Alright, so I haven't had food in 3 days. The colonoscopy is tomorrow. Before I drink the liquid that they asked me to, it's 4 liters. It smells pretty good though. It's like a fruit punch, so at least it's not disgusting. I have to take a couple of pills right now. Laxative. It's a lot of purging that's gonna happen. Now let's wait. Just one story that comes to mind is the dad of one of my friends. I'm apologizing if I'm a little slow, 3 days without food. Yeah, my friend's dad, he felt like something was wrong, but he didn't go. And he passed away super fast at like 54, 55, right after selling his business for $1 million. Like, the setup was perfect for his retirement. He said he had something sticking out of his ass, and he was just too proud to go and get it checked out. I just don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be too proud to go to the doctor and do something. Yes, I will be in a very vulnerable position tomorrow. I guess this is the reason why I'm doing this video. Hopefully, you go get that test, you go get checked out. Don't wait to have any problems. That's what my doctor even told me. She asked me why I wanted to do it. I said, well, because I'm getting older, it's making me nervous. And she was telling me that since I don't have any symptoms, it was kind of a waste of time to do. I don't think it's a waste of time at all. Imagine to find something. I can't start thinking about that. I'm gonna freak out. I like to go take a walk, but I can't. I got a burst of energy. That's what happens when you fast sometimes. But now I can't leave the house. I'm taking freaking laxative. I don't want to shit myself while on a walk. And for some reason, I chose to wear white pants today. Okay, well, the first batch of laxative did their work. Now, I gotta start drinking this stuff. It's 4 liters. I have to drink 2 now and 2 tomorrow morning. Let's do a taste test. Actually smells pretty good. It's like liquid candy. Huh. I don't think that'll be too hard. I know what's coming after though. set up a 10-minute timer. Drink 8 of those. I hate chugging stuff too. Literally 2 minutes after I drink the second glass of 8, I start feeling crampy. Number 3. I'm at number 5. This shit's not getting easier to drink. Almost feels like I'm gonna puke right now. It's not fun. Number 8, last one for tonight. Cheers. The liquid this morning is much harder to take in. I almost puked a couple of times. I guess it's different for everyone, but the night prior to the exam, with the first 2 liters I drank, I went to the bathroom within the first hour, and my friend had told me that I was gonna spend the night in the toilet. It lasted 1 hour. I slept through the night. I didn't even woke up once, and I didn't shit the bed. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's really not as easy as yesterday. It's a drink. It's not water. It's a little bit visceux. What do you call that in English? It's a little thicker than water. It's a very chemical taste. This morning is just making me sick. Kind of got me scared a little bit if I was gonna puke it, because it's supposed to come out in order to clean. And I did read somewhere that it was completely normal, because this thing tastes good for the first sip. And the texture just doesn't, no. So it's normal to feel sick, maybe even puke. So if you do puke or if you feel too sick, you just stop drinking it for a half hour or so, which is exactly what I did. And I was fine after. So I'm trying to finish that thing as fast as I can, because I need to take it, to start taking it at least 4 hours prior my exam. Closer you drink it to your colonoscopy, closer you have chance to have cramp on your way there. And that's what I'm trying to avoid right now. I'll see you later for an update. So I decided to be wild and live dangerously, and I'm walking to the hospital. 35-minute walk. Let's see if that was a good choice. And the stomach is growling. It's not a good start. 2 minutes in. You're probably wondering, why are you not taking a cab over there? It would be much faster than just walking. For that, I have a couple of reasons. One, which is if I was gonna shit myself, I didn't want to shit myself in a cab. But also, I believe that putting yourself in uncomfortable situation builds character. Fortunately, I made it at the hospital safe and sound. I'm happy to report that everything went well. And also, in order to add to me being uncomfortable and challenging myself, usually they give you fentanyl, which is a drug, it's anesthesia, so you might not be as stressed, you can't even fall asleep. I had put in my mind that I didn't want to take anything. I wanted to be fully aware. You're already in such a vulnerable position. I just didn't want to be in a more vulnerable position. But I asked the doctor if it was fine, and he said the only thing is it's very stressful because you're not used to having a camera up your butt for 15 minutes. But through meditation and breathing technique, it was fine. It's not painful whatsoever, and you see it on camera. The doctor was super nice too. He told me that I could film with my phone, but I didn't want to subject you to my insides like this. Telling you, if it's something that you have to do or something that you think you should do but you're dreading the pain, it's really not the end of the world. Especially if you do decide taking the drug that they give you, you fall asleep. There was this room with like 10 guys sleeping, waiting for the drug to wear off. I just didn't want to be there. I don't like hospital that much. I doubt anybody likes it that much. So I wanted to be out of there as fast as possible. When I saw the equipment, the camera's not that big, but it's big enough to surprise you. Yeah, I would say maybe half an inch in diameter, maybe a little bit less. It was enough to leave me skeptical about what was gonna happen to me right then and there. And that thing is long too. It's surprising. It's yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. 100%. The nurse was hot. You're lying on your side, ass out. And the nurse monitoring your heart rate is just chit-chatting with you. Yeah. One of those situations, you see someone that you would be attracted to, you're like, oh, hi, wearing that little hospital ass showing gown. It's not that comfortable. Doctor comes in, super cool guy. So he's just chatting with you, and then at some point he goes, okay, we're gonna start. That's actually the part that was the most uncomfortable. After 2 minutes, I was just chatting with the guy. I think the pain and the scariness of it all is in there. Started looking at some point. I wasn't stressed anymore. It's very fucking strange. You're looking at your insides. And also, one of the stressful part is if you have something, you are gonna see it. It's kind of those exams where you have the result right away, and if you want to look at the screen, you will see the results right away. But the peace of mind that I have now was worth this whole process that lasted, I would say, from day one, 4 or 5 days. One thing I found really interesting, the doctor that was giving me the colonoscopy asked me why I wanted to do this. I just said I wanted to have a peace of mind. And his answer really surprised me because my family doctor told me that I was a little bit paranoid, wanted to do this.
And that 55 years old was the age to start worrying about this exam. Sorry, I forgot to record that part.
But the doctor that gave me the colonoscopy told me that it was absolutely granted to do it just for a peace of mind, and that everybody should be doing a colonoscopy between 30 and 35. If you have colon cancer in your family, you should do it before 35. Everybody else, 35, every 5 years if you're at risk, every 10 years if you don't have any problems. And the doctor that gave me the colonoscopy told me that there was a rise in colon cancer between 40 and 50. So now I should be doing that every 10 years. I had a couple of comments by guys that I know. Oh my god, you're gonna do that? It's so gay. And I'm sure there's some men that are not doing this exam because they think it's gay. Don't be that fucking dumb. Are you really willing to gamble your health, your life, just on the thought that getting a colonoscopy is gay? That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Getting a medical exam to make sure that you're healthy has nothing to do with your sexual preferences. So don't be an idiot. Well, that's it. I think that's my colonoscopy story. Oh yeah, and also if you think you need to fart after the exam, don't. You'll probably have to change after. On that note, I'll speak to you soon.